Hello everyone, welcome to GED. Today we have a Jimmy John's Ultimate Porker Sandwich, and we're talking about ultra versus medium details. So guys, Jimmy John's is not always my favorite sub sandwich shop of choice, mainly because I feel like Jimmy John's is kind of cheaper than the other places, but that's personal matters, we won't get into that here. Anyways, this looks kind of oily because it's got oil and vinegar, bacon, let's see, mayonnaise, I thought there were tomatoes on here, but apparently not, ham, and basically a little bit of pickles. And they don't put a lot of mayonnaise on. I did say light mayonnaise because I did want just a mayo packet. That's just how I roll, and I cannot open this because it's stuck and oily, super oily. Oh boy, here we go, mayonnaise everywhere. Anyways, there you go, the Jimmy John's mayonnaise packet. Blah, whatever, let's get into this sandwich before we get into the discussion. There you have it, the cross section. Not too bad, just not as much as most other places. I guess they did sneak a little bit of tomato on the bottom there. I'm just gonna squirt a little bit of mayonnaise in there. There you go. A lot of people go to Jimmy John's just for their hard, fresh baked bread. There you can see the lovely glisten of the oil and vinegar. I do have some Texas sweet tea here, homemade of course. So let's talk about ultra versus medium detail settings in games. And I'm going to give you my personal preference first. That is a lovely spread of mayonnaise. Like I said, I got light mayonnaise because I wanted to add my own, just a personal thing. So, for me personally, ultra detail is a scam. High detail is a scam. Anything that forces your graphics card to max out on games is there for the bling of it. It's not there to be a lovely playable mode, a playable setting in a game. Even if my graphics card is capable of running everything on Ultra, doesn't matter what it is, me personally, I don't care. I don't care about wavy, flashy hair. I don't care about sparkly effects. I don't care about tons of trees and bushes everywhere in my scene of my game. What I care about is core fundamental gameplay. So again, no matter what hardware I have in my rig, what is the first thing I do when I get a new game? I smash those graphics down, take off all the foliage, take off most of the shadows, disable 3D light rendering and all that jargon, and just make the game a fun, playable, smooth experience. Again, regardless of if my hardware can comfortably run ultra or above graphical settings. Because I don't personally feel that taxing your system just for the flavor of the game is worth it. And in most cases, it is definitely not. And you can argue back and forth with me. Hey, that's your opinion. But I know, like, for example, when Borderlands 3 is out, I can easily conquer that game on max graphical settings, but will I be recording videos at 100% max details, max graphics? Probably not, because, I mean, really, when it boils down to it, there's not a whole lot of difference between a few of the graphical settings when you look at it. And for people that watch, for example, game streamers, you'll never tell the difference. You're not going to sit there watching your favorite game streamer or a replay video of a game and go, oh, he's definitely not playing on Ultra. That's just not how the world works, unless you're a supremely, extremely picky person. Video rendering quality, like pixelation and blurry video, yeah, of course, that's not acceptable. But actual in-game settings, no. Doesn't really hold a candle to the flame. I don't know how that saying goes. Google it. I can see why people like Jimmy John's, but the sandwich is just far too simple for my tastes, right? And that's coming from a guy who likes simple graphics, simple gameplay, stuff that's fun. And that's kind of another key point to this whole conversation. If a game's not fundamentally or core fun, then why are you even playing that game? Why are you even worrying about the graphical settings? Some of the funnest long-term surviving games out there in the market definitely don't have the best graphics in the world. If a developer gets too hung up on their graphics and their gameplay is not designed well, it's almost doomed to fail because it's going to look pretty, but it's going to be absolute garbage in the marketplace. This bacon is not crispy. It's actually kind of chewy, which is weird. And our final point of this whole little conversation spiel, RTX. Oh man, that is the hugest sham, scam, wham bam thank you ma'am in the graphical market today. Trying to cast light and shadows by just utterly tanking your performance in game. I mean, who's gonna care if light, if fire, if explosions are reflecting all over your scene, if you don't have enough frame rate to actually play the game and you just keep dying because you can't react fast enough? I mean, come on, come on. Anyways, just my thoughts. As always, you feel free to debate, discuss, argue in the comments below. Game Eat Discuss, and I'll catch you next time.